how about you? 10 more reasons why I need somebody new, just like you. Far more shocking than anything I ever knew. Right on cue. Shindig, chop top, he says I'm gonna win big. Choose not a life of imitation. Distant us into the reservation. Default the pistol that you pay for. Just pump the feeling that you stay for. In time I want to be your best friend. Eastside love is living on the west end. Not out before you better come to. Don't die, you know the truth is some do. Go write your message on the pavement. Burn so bright, I wonder what the wave meant. Kickstart generate her, sweet talk but don't intimidate her. Can't stop the gods from engineering. Feel no need for any interfering. Your image in the dictionary. This life is more than ordinary. Can I get you maybe even 3 of these? Coming from a space to teach you of the Pleiades. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. This life is more than just a read through.
What's up, guys? Happy hump day. Happy July. Halfway through the year, man. It's crazy. I'm multi-streaming right now. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I was piping music through the computer. I'm still trying to figure out the restream software here where I'm multi-streaming to YouTube, X, and on TikTok. So if you can, maybe give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down in the chat and let me know if you can or cannot hear me okay. I would appreciate that. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't see anything in the chat message, but we'll give it a few more minutes and see if we get some more folks in here. But this is the Hineycoin Lunch and Learn. I didn't promote it very well this morning. I've been super busy. It was end of our quarter yesterday, and today is a bunch of cleanup stuff that's kind of taking place. So IRL is kind of bogging me down. But I've got Wimbledon behind me, as you guys can see. Coco Gauff just broke back to even the score in the third set. She was actually down a break and to the Argentinian Sierra, but now it's back on serve, and we'll see if she can hang on to her serve and then go into and finish out the third set with a break. So we'll see what happens here. We got World Cup soccer, of course. We've got England on right now. They just started their 5 minutes into that. So again, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Hey, what's going on, Scott? Appreciate you jumping in here. Mrs. Heine, sounds like you guys can hear me okay. I appreciate it. Again, this is the Lunch and Learn. I'm multi-streaming. I'm kind of learning. This is ironically, it's a Lunch and Learn, but I'm also learning myself. Learning how to use this Restream platform and multi-streaming. But I've got some Wimbledon behind me. I've got the World Cup in front of me. You guys can't see that screen, and I'm surrounded by devices. I've got 2 laptops. I've got my mobile device. So it's just a Lunch and Learn Wednesday, July 1st, 2026. Hope you're all doing well out there. Hopefully you had a good first half. I can't believe it's already the first half of 2026 is gone behind us. See ya, sayonara. It's gone by quick. It's been a blur. It's been a lot of things going on. But I'm happy to report that we as a community, as a project, Hineycoin continues to build. We've been through a lot, particularly at the beginning of the year. And it's been kind of crazy. And wow, England is down 1-0. Wow. Was that offsides? I don't know. We're going to see. Huge. 6.5 minutes. There's a goal already been scored. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. So, hey, I know there's a lot of fans out there in Europe, in England in particular, that are, pulling for England, but they are down early. We'll see what they're made out of. But, a lot of cool sports on. This is a Lunch and Learn, but we're going to be watching a lot of sports here. Just real quick, I'll give you guys maybe a market update, and we'll talk about that real quick. But hey, let me get my screens going here real quick and make sure we're good. Yeah, Congo just scored. Yeah. Go US, go England. I know, that's crazy. Okay, I'm glad you can hear me, Scott. Thank you so much. Hey, Touch Grass, I see you in the house. Appreciate you, fam. Hey, happy 1-year anniversary to your project and your community. You guys are crushing it. Obviously, over 100,000 market cap today, and the market's been pumping. Solana's been really front running the market here. I don't know. Let me check the markets real quick. Up to $2.08 trillion market cap. That's a pretty nice little green candle. This morning it was like 2.02. Nice little uptick here. Bitcoin's up over 60,000, which is good to see. It actually hit 57 and some change overnight. So been slowly up, going up. It looks like it's about 2.86% up on the daily. Ethereum's up to $1,617, up over 3% on the daily. And XRP $1.05, up 2.31% on the daily. And then Solana, our beloved Solana, $77.36, up 5.5% on the daily, so looking good, and actually up almost 15% on the weekly, while everything else is a little flat or red. Man, Solana's been crushing it, so I feel like it's almost front running the market. Maybe some good things to come here in July. But yeah, all of our projects, because we are Solana based, so the touch grasses, the coins. I know coins has been crushing it. I think they're in the 60,000 market cap. Obviously, Hineycoin, I think we're in the 130, getting close to 140 market cap. So everybody's reaping the rewards and the benefits of being paired with Solana. So hey, if you guys have an extra, this isn't financial advice, but if you guys have a couple of dollars, go in there and buy some bags of each of those projects and coins. It'll just help. You don't have to buy much, right? Because everything's trending up. It helps any little bit, even if it's 50 cents, a dollar, whatever, it helps. So get out there and buy a little bag. Your support is much appreciated. But yeah, we're just streaming here live. I've got all my setup here. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I was streaming some music. The music was coming in well. Sounds like you guys can hear me okay too. I'm sharing my screen. You guys can see me, hopefully, and then you can see HineyPass in the background. So you guys can either follow along with me or you can interact on your own. You can go to HineyPass.com. And we're going to walk through one of our flagship products that we're building in the background. So this is our crypto onboarding platform. Again, one of the things that we've learned over I guess maybe 14, 15 months now that Hineycoin has existed is we found our purpose and our mission, and it's all about education. Two of the biggest challenges in the crypto space is, number one, it's very, very convoluted and complex and challenging for people to get onboarded into this space. And then number two, it's very easy. On the flip side of that, it's very easy for people to get hurt and scammed, right? Because they don't know what they're doing. There's a lot of people out there that want to take advantage of people that are maybe naive or just don't really understand what's involved in crypto and self-custody and Web3 and blockchain and all these things, right? So our mission, our goal is to simplify and to make sure people don't get hurt. Obviously, you have to have some some accountability, but it really starts with education. It starts with, financial literacy, crypto literacy. And so our goal, our mission is to really, make sure that people come into this space the right way, and streamlining it, so simplifying it is really important, right? People come in and they don't know what's a hashtag, what is Solana, what is a decentralized exchange versus a centralized exchange, what is swapping, what is bridging, all these kind of terms that we've been in crypto. I've been in crypto personally since 2017. This stuff is it's table stakes for us, right? We understand it, we get it. But once we kind of get outside of this crypto Twitter bubble, this stuff is very foreign. It's like speaking Chinese to people, right? And so we want to simplify it and make sure that we onboard people and streamline people, and at the same time, make sure we retain those people, keep them in this space, right? So that's important too, because there are a lot of people out there, your friends, your neighbors, your family. They're curious about this space. They're seeing a lot of these financial institutions, load up on these ETFs and sovereign, right? Our government is very pro crypto now, and you're seeing a lot of other countries do that too. So, they're kind of seeing it at a macro level, but down here at the retail level, what I like to refer to as the normies, they're not really, they don't have the knowledge and the education and the understanding of how this stuff works, right? So, anyways, this is important for us, and so HineyPass.com. This is our one of our flagship platforms that we're building out. We're in version 3. We did have version 2. We just released version 3. And I've been really doing the majority of the development work behind the scenes on this. So I've tied in. So just to kind of level set here, HineyPass is really hey, if you know anybody that's out there that's new to crypto, you come to HineyPass, you answer 4 simple questions. There's a little bit of a workflow based on how they answer those questions will kind of determine, what their call to action will be. So it could be, hey, I'm just so new to this, like I'm not really ready for a wallet, or I'm not ready to transact or anything like that. So if that's the case, we'll move them over to Hineyversity.com, which is our YouTube channel, and they can learn, right? They can learn and educate themselves about crypto and different things. And then when they're comfortable, they can come back, and then they can kind of go to the next step. So the other thing is really, the back end, which we just fixed, was setting up a wallet. So you can set up your own HineyPass wallet, and that's what we've actually set up here in version 3. And we're just going to kind of walk through it and see how that goes. But I've got a little bit of background noise in the background. Can you guys let me know if you guys can hear it or not? I'm curious because I think I've got the garage doors open. I'm in my garage. I've got the garage doors open, and I think somebody's actually weed whacking beside me, so I can hear it, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. There might be some sound filtering that might be okay, but let me refresh. It's not a problem. Okay, good. Thanks. I appreciate it, Scott. I'm going to refresh my restream here real quick because it looked like it froze up. But yeah, that's good here. It's distracting for me because they're going at it here, but it's all good. Let's see here. Let me get started here. All right, so let's go ahead and just go into, again, you guys can just go to HineyPass.com, and or you can just kind of follow along with me. I'm going to go to Interact here. The Interact capability here in OBS Studio is a little funky, so I'm going to have to hit the tab. I'm not going to go through, maybe I'll go through the questions. So if you guys see like the hero page here, there's the new to crypto start here button, right? So this is really for anybody that's new to, crypto, right? Hey, they would just kind of click on that button. But the other thing that I do want to mention, you guys can see Professor Hiney down there in the bottom right. So, hey, welcome to HineyPass, making a wallet. I'll guide you through the whole way. Tap me anytime with questions. At any time, anybody can go to Professor Hiney and ask Professor Hiney any questions. So I can actually minimize that. I'll go down here and just say, hey, what is a crypto wallet? And then, Professor Hiney does a pretty good job of answering these questions, right? So you can see it kind of came with a response here. And I'm not going to go through it, but it says, hey, great question. Crypto wallet is basically a digital container for cryptocurrency. And then there's a public address and there's a private. That's what cryptography really is. And then it kind of goes into some more, right? So I'm not going to go into that, but just know everybody has this Professor Hiney to kind of help them and guide them along the way, right? So that they don't feel like they're out there on their own. So it's kind of a nice feature that we added to HineyPass. But yeah, so if you're a newbie and you just you click on the new to crypto button here. So I'll just click on it, and then you just kind of walk through. It's 4 questions, very simple, and you just kind of walk through this. And again, Professor Hiney is going to prompt you. There's no wrong answers whatsoever. And again, you can just X out of Professor Hiney if he gets in the way. So I'll just say, hey, never, I'll just answer it. I'm never totally new to this. And we'll just kind of walk through kind of an example of how easy this is. And then what do you want to do with your crypto? I'm going to buy and hold it as an investment. So actually, you know what? I'm just going to just learn how it works first. So I'll Professor Hiney there, and then I'll tab down. I can't see, it's weird because I can't see the next step here in my screen, which is kind of weird. So again, this restream is a little bit different, but yeah, okay, there's the continue. So I'll hit continue there, and then let me tab up here, start managing, starting with no judgment here. I'm probably gonna just do under $50, just testing the water, right? And there's Professor Hiney again, and I'll continue. Which device are you on? I'm actually on my laptop, so I'm on my Mac, and then I'm gonna hit continue. And then this kind of goes into, hey, grab a pen and paper, and then I'll just kind of click, hey, I've got my pen and paper, and then continue to my setup plan. And basically what this starts out with, because the way that I answer the questions, it's actually going to point me to Hineyversity, right? So, and then the other thing I want to mention, so I'll just click on go to Hineyversity, and it kind of, hey, scam warning. Remember, make sure we click, we don't want to click on any URLs or any bad links. So this kind of reminds people of making sure you verify the links. And then I'll just go to understand and proceed, and that'll actually direct me to it, right? So let me just get out of there and just refresh it, and I'll refresh the screen and just go back to the home page. So that's just kind of a little bit of what that workflow looks like. Now again, that workflow will change depending on how you answer it, right? So now let me go over to the other side of the screen. So let's just say, hey, the other thing I do want to mention, actually, before we go to the next area there, is you see where it says crypto and URL safety scanner. So we actually have a safety scanner, right? So you can actually plug in a URL here. So let me just test it out. Let me actually put in Hineycoin. Yeah, this will be embarrassing if it comes up as a scam, but let me just put in Hineycoin.com, which is our main website, and I'll go and I'll check it. Okay, hey, thank God, no common scam. Great news, the link checker found the domain is safe. And the way that this works, we've got a lot of controls and guidelines in the back end that this checks. So we can, at any time, you guys can use this to kind of check and see if there's any bad URLs or links. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. Yeah, it is a nice little feature, and we're going to actually add this to our main website too. Yeah, just make sure you guys check it out and interact with that. Yeah, I see you, Scott. I appreciate it. Again, this is version 3. This is not a fully baked product yet, right? It's out there. It's people can use it. You're not going to get hurt anything. Again, you just go to HineyPass.com. And you can use it yourself, and you can actually, what we're going to do is we're going to walk through creating your own wallet, your own HineyPass wallet too. So we'll walk through that real quick. But yeah, just some nice features that we've added to HineyPass. Appreciate your comments there, Scott. Hopefully you guys can still hear me okay and following along okay too. Yeah, so it's weird because the chat is actually in the restream, so I had to go over to the window here and check it out over here. But yeah, so just getting back to yeah, appreciate it, man, appreciate it, Touch Grass. Yeah, so getting back to HineyPass. So if I go to interact again, so I'm over on the right side of the page. Again, you can click on the new, new to crypto. Anybody that's brand new, you would kind of click on that orange big pill or button there. And then if you are already kind of, you're already into crypto, or maybe you already have your own wallet, you can click on the open your HineyPass wallet. So if I click on that button, I'm going to click on it now. It'll actually bring up, hey, your Solana wallet in 60 seconds. So again, you can create a new wallet if you want. If you're just kind of new to HineyPass and you want a new Solana wallet, which a lot of us do, right? We all want our new Solana wallet. We're all used to maybe using Phantom or Soulflare or some others that are out there. Well, guess what? You can now use HineyPass to create your new Solana wallet. But what I'm going to do is I've already created a wallet. So I'm going to go into the button and say, hey, already have a wallet, and sign in. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. I'm going to click on this button, and I'm going to put in my credentials. So I've actually got, you guys can see, I'm already fully doxed, so you guys can see my Yahoo account. Yes, I'm that old. I have a Yahoo email address that I've had probably since the late 90s. So yeah, it's crazy. I know I'm old. So what's going to happen is you put in your email address if you already have a wallet, and Privy, which is the back end of this, is actually gonna send a link. So you got to get the code from Privy that goes to your email. So I'm going to go and check my email, and I'm going to get the code. And again, this is all, you don't need a seed phrase or anything like that. All you need is your email address, because again, we want to make this simple for people that come into this space, right? Seed phrases and hashtags and all that stuff is very convoluted for people, so we want to make sure that it's simple, it's streamlined, and it's easy for people that are new to this. So I'm going to put in my my phrase here, as you guys can see it, right? So it goes in, and now look, you guys have access. So this is my wallet, my Solana wallet. This is how much Solana I have in it, and these are the transactions that we had. You can see the transactions that we had. I guess it was maybe 19 hours ago, 21 hours ago. I bought some bought some Solana, and then I also sent some Solana. And then again, we've got this kind of, this URL checker. So at any time, if you guys have anything you want to check from a URL and just kind of bad link perspective, just put it in there and check it out. But that's it. So right now, if I wanted to go to fund, I can go, what will happen is it'll actually go into, I can actually use Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Stripe, or a credit card, debit card, to actually load up on Solana if I wanted to. And you can see Professor Hiney comes up and says, hey, just a quick heads up, it goes through this kind of verification process, right? So it's just like if you use Phantom, like Apple Pay or anything like that, there's actually a little bit of a KYC process that you have to go through in order to be able to use your credit card or Google Pay or something like that. I've actually already done it, so I don't need to go through that process. I'm not going to go through that right now. I'm just going to kind of exit out here. I don't know if I can exit out, just because this is, and we've got terms of service in here, but I'll just go back to my wallet. And again, this is all loaded. This is all back-ended with Stripe. So crypto on-ramp Stripe is the back end. And Privy is also part of the back end. So all of these are very reputable companies and infrastructure that we're using. And really, we don't custody any Solana, any USDC. It's all on them. They are the back end. All of them hold the funds and help transact it on the back end. So we are basically just kind of like, hey, this is just the interface and the front side, the front end of everything here. So again, all of this can be read out in our terms and services, which we have here in HineyPass.com. But again, the other thing too is, so we canceled the payment. Again, you can go in there and fund it with payment if you want through just the typical financial rails. And then also, if you want to receive, you can do a QR code, of course, which we're all used to, and then you can copy your Solana address and then send, however, right? If maybe Coinbase or whatever you want. You can send your Phantom, you can send it to this, and I'm going to test it out right now. So I'm going to actually go into my Phantom wallet, and I'm going to send some crypto. Actually, let me go back here real quick, and I don't think I copied so let me go to receive, let me copy the address, and then I'll go back to the wallet. And you guys are going to see this in real time, right? So I'm going to go to my, let me go to my Phantom wallet on the side here. And then I'm going to send a little bit of crypto. I'm going to send a little bit of Solana to this wallet. So I'll put in the wallet address. I'm just going to send, I'll send $1. I'm going to send $1 to this wallet. I'll send it, and okay, I just sent. And then hopefully you'll see the transaction come through. Oh, there it goes. It was just like that. It came through. You guys see it? Right there. So very, very nice, right? It came in quick, just like we expect. Solana is super quick, and we're all used to that. That's why we're on Solana. So yeah, that's pretty easy peasy there, man. It's a nice little interface. Anyway, so this is something we're building, right? This is again just for onboarding people. So anybody out there that wants to onboard somebody new, your friends, your family, your neighbors, somebody you meet at the grocery store, at church, whoever, right, that's new, let's point them to HineyPass.com, have them go through the workflow, answer a few questions, and then they can set up their own wallet. They'll have their own wallet, and it's all email based. It's all very easy. They don't have to worry about hashtags or anything like that. And then what's also coming in version 4 is we're going to back end this with Jupiter, right? So now you're asking, okay, well, how do they transact? How do we swap? How do we maybe buy some Hiney, right? How do we buy some touch grass or some coins? Well, we got version 4 and 5 is going to actually put in the back end for Jupiter, right? So we're going to actually put in Jupiter in order to do that. So where you see that dashboard for the actual wallet, there's going to be some more to this kind of dashboard for the wallet. It's going to have the ability to transact and swap and all of those things that we're used to, and you'll be able to do it on the back end will be Jupiter, of course. So yeah, some pretty cool things that'll be coming. I'm really looking forward to developing this out a little bit further. There'll be some other things too that are coming down the road, coming down the pike for version 4, version 5. But most of this stuff will be coming over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, just wanted to point this out for you guys. I'm really excited about how this has turned out and how it's coming. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'm curious. I see some of your comments in here. Appreciate the comments there, Touch Grass. Excited to see what you guys keep cooking. Love all the IRL integration. Scott, I know you're only one person, but this is a slam dunk to get a grant from Solana Foundation. Do you plan on applying? Of course, yeah. So for those of you that don't know, I've already applied to Solana Foundation. Now, this is well before we started building some of these capabilities out. And we got denied because Solana is really looking for people that are developing, of course, on Solana, but they want to make sure that you're adding real value to not only people that are out there that transact on Solana, but that are really looking to build and develop on Solana. So that's really important, and that's what we're doing. And so maybe this next iteration, when we do apply for a grant, maybe we'll get approved. I don't know. But yeah, that's HineyPass there in a nutshell for you guys. Again, there's a lot of other capabilities. I see DJ Bird's in here too. Appreciate you, DJ Bird. I know DJ Bird is, he used to host spaces for Hineycoin. He took a little bit of a hiatus, which is fine. I know he's got a bunch of IRL. He's got a family and a little one. But welcome back. And he said he wants to start firing up some spaces. So, I would love to be able to start firing up some spaces and onboarding people through HineyPass. That would be a great way. Maybe we have some just kind of dedicated onboarding spaces, and we use HineyPass, and we can get some people to transact and buy some Hiney, buy some coins, buy some touch grass, and buy some others, buy Solana, of course, and just get people kind of getting them used to what it's like to transact in this kind of new digital world that we live in, right? And so this is just one big platform, flagship platform for Hineycoin. The other one that I've talked about before is FutureKin Academy. So you guys can actually go to futurekinacademy.com, and that's really I think probably our biggest flagship platform, and it's in prototype right now. You can kind of get an idea of what we're looking to do, but that's really building financial literacy for the younger future digital generation. And so ages 5 to 18, right? Just trying to learn. Obviously, financial literacy is going to be the foundation of everything, but it's really geared for the future, right? This digital generation future that we're looking to kind of evolve and move into. And you guys have already seen it, right? I mean, you're seeing AI really kind of proliferate, and it's going to be a different world 3-5 years down the road from now, right? When we hit 2030, it's really going to be different. And I think education and being able to educate people for this digital economy is going to be important. And we want to be trailblazers. We want to be the first to kind of help people and make sure people don't get left behind. And that's the vision, and that's the future of Hineycoin. And I haven't been on X too much lately. I jump in spaces, but I'm mostly in listen mode, mainly because I just don't have enough hours in the day. I've got my IRL job, and I'm super busy. But believe me, I am building in the background. You guys know, you see our brand, Hineycoin. We got HineyCoin.com. It used to be HineyCoin.online. We've really tried to make our brand and our logos and all of that stuff more consistent and more cohesive. And I think we've done a pretty good job of getting there. We've got we got a little bit more work to do. But once we finish, getting most of that in place, which I don't foresee it, maybe sometime this month. Once we do, we're going to really start campaigning for the capital raise that I've been talking about for quite a while, right? So, whether it's Solana Foundation, angel investors, VC, Y Combinator, whatever it is, we're really going to go out there and try to sell ourselves and build this and take this to the next level. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Again, I appreciate you guys jumping in here. I'm going to actually sign out. Actually, let me see what else is on this page. Let me put in another website here. What's a website that we wanna check? Let's go to worldcup.com. Let's see if that pulls up anything. Okay, nope, no scams. Okay, that's interesting. That's good. So yeah, we've got some nice stuff here. And again, we've got some links down here at the bottom. We've got terms of service. We've got a support email address too. If anybody ever has any issues, you can go there. And again, always go to Professor Hiney, right, for any questions. Actually, let's go to HineyCoin.com. And let's go back to the main site. Let's go ahead and sign out, and we'll just go back to HineyPass here. And yeah, we should be good. I think that's all I wanted to share about. Yeah, we'll go to HineyCoin.com. Yeah, you guys can see the ticker up here, right? Solana 77, reaching to almost $78. Look at Hiney, 134,000. Coin 64,000, up 18.6%. Touch Grass 105, up 12.2%. Ankita, I've seen better days with Ankita. I got Stash is doing okay. Bitcoin again, like I said, is over 60,000. So I like our little, I like our website, the little ticker there. If anybody out there wants to have their ticker on our scroll bar there, reach out to me and let me know. It's not a hard thing for me to get up there, but I want to make sure we're not just putting, some random tickers up there. I want to make sure that they're projects and communities that we believe in. And so yeah, just reach out anytime. I'm more than happy to walk through. And oh, by the way, since I'm here, you guys can go to our new merch store, right, which is looking pretty nice. I must say, it's looking pretty nice. I don't know what it looks like to you guys there, but yeah, we've got our merch store now. And it's really kind of hard to interact here on this thing, but yeah, we got some nice hats. And actually, Scott, I had to redo your order. I had some issues, and this is just kind of growing pains of getting a new merch store in place. But this hat is being shipped to you, Scott. I had to cancel the original order, and I just submitted the other order, I think yesterday or the day before. So this nice Hineycoin hat, trucker hat, will be coming your way. You should have that in the next few days. But apologies for the delay there. But yeah, just a lot of stuff going on with us, man. Yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. It's a lunch and learn. I'm multi-streaming. I got a lot of stuff going on. Scott, yeah, grab a plate. Yeah, cooking, right? Yeah, everything's looking good. I'm pretty stoked about everything that we're doing. You guys can't see the store. I guess it's already. Or can you? You can see the store. Okay, yeah. There's just a delay on the restream. Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, and there's some other stuff too. We got drinkware, of course, and some nice mugs and we got stickers. We got quarter zips too. This is pretty cool. A little quarter zip. That stuff's kind of expensive, I must say. We got some nice hoodies. And by the way, even though everything's kind of in navy right now, you can also, I think the hoodies don't, but I know all the t-shirts, like, if you wanted to get a You know, there's a women's classic tee. There's kind of these. There's other colors you can get natural. We're gonna try to open it up to other colors. And then there's actually a Heine tee pack that you can get 3 signature T-shirts for $75. That's actually $18 off. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, a lot of things kind of coming together nicely. But that's all I've got here today for a lunch and learn. Again, I appreciate you guys jumping in here. You know, we got a lot of things cooking. We got a lot of things going on. I'm pretty happy about how things are going, man. I really am. It's, you know, it's been a lot of work. We've even got some Future Kin Academy stuff here too, but yeah, it's been a lot of work behind the scenes. But you know, that's just what it takes, man. It takes a lot of work and, you know, and consistency to kind of build this stuff out. But you know, we'll get there, right? It's a slow cook. But we're slowly but surely starting to get there. And again, there's, you know, this is our mission, right? I talked about this before. But yeah, just cooking and just trying to educate as much as I can. And that's really us. So yeah, and we'll go back to Heine. This is HineyPass on our main website. But anyways, yeah, appreciate you guys jumping in here. Happy Wednesday, happy July. Again, I'm gonna probably shut it down. I'll play some music here and then we'll shut it down. Okay, guys. But if you guys have any more questions, I have the chat open. Feel free to jump in there. All right, buddy. We'll see you, bud. Give me a high five. All right, bud. There's little man there. He didn't see little man, so yeah, we'll play some music and we'll outro out here. And you guys have a good rest of your day. Happy Wednesday, happy July, and we'll play some Pink Floyd. I like Pink Floyd. We'll play some Pink Floyd for you guys. And man, I don't know about this song. This is kind of a. Let's play maybe another song. How about Money? Let's play Money. Everybody knows this song. You see Little Man there? Yeah. Little man, it's hot here. It's hot. But you guys have a good rest of your day. We'll outro out with some Pink Floyd. Have a great day. I'll keep the video going. We got some Wimbledon in. I don't know what Coco Gauff did, but we'll see.
Money, it's a crime. Sheriff, don't take a slice of my pie. Money, so they say, is the root of all evil today. But if you have to realize it, no surprise it can't give you none
I simply wasn't right.
All right, guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy July 1st. We'll see you guys